Well, you did it. You really did it.
Took a minute, but it feels good to be a champion again.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back, start over, make new calls, punish Hector for his betrayal. It's not like you owed him anything.
I don't know about that.
Exactly, you don't. But you could find out if this was a game. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
Huh. Look at that. I think I'm about to find out what happens when I zig.
That's the spirit. Smash that reset button. Good luck.
WrestleMania is indeed the grandest stage of them all.
It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Champions are crowned, rivalries finished, moments made that will live forever. But what happens the night after can change everything. The Raw after WrestleMania is a night for history-making debuts. Overwhelming reactions. And once-in-a-lifetime showdowns that change the course of the WWE Universe.
We're just getting started. What a night it's gonna be.
It's also a night for monumental returns.
Rusev is back!
They somehow make a little noise! Tonight will be no different as we see the long-awaited return of the Archetype, thrust right back into the championship spotlight.
The Archetype wants a shot at my client's championship? This is going to be the shortest comeback in WWE history.
The Archetype returns tonight on the Raw after Mania.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
I know I was technically cleared after about 6 months, but I wanted to make sure I was really ready to get back in the ring. And now, there's no doubt about that.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Braun Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another, especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks. And now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
You might as well have been for how long you nursed your injury. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right? I can handle this.
Yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. But you turned down my offer. For what? To heal or to hide? We all know you were cleared a long time ago, and you chose not to come back. Was the extra time off worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah, look at you. Rolling up in here like royalty.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this, but everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well, do you?
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose. Braun and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess. You?
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm hoping you have all your shots, because if you're about to say dog walk, I'll have to tell you, I'ma house break your ass.
Yeah? Yeah. I might like you, Archetype. You got some stones. If Braun don't send your ass back into retirement tonight, we're gonna see each other down the road.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's the Archetype ready to make his long-awaited return.
I've been in his shoes before. You've had a long layoff and now you're back in the spotlight. It's sink or swim time here for the Archetype. Let's be honest, I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the potential to go sideways real fast.
It's time to find out if the Archetype is ready for this moment.
The WWE Champion, Braun Breaker, is here.
All measurables aside, there's one intangible that Breaker has that the Archetype does not. Paul Heyman.
You can't put a value on what Heyman brings to the table. I'd be surprised if Braun will need any help here tonight, but if he gets caught off guard, he has that fail-safe. The Archetype has no answer for that. Let's see if the champion will break the spirit of the Archetype.
Introducing the challenger from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 230 pounds, Adam Turner! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning Archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone witness, just one night after the showcase of the Immortals.
Credit to Paul Heyman's guy, Braun Breaker. He doesn't dodge any challenge. He just better hope that doesn't catch up to him tonight.
Down for the pin. The champ kicks out easily.
Not the worst idea going for a pin there, but it's close.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Takedown. Stack pin.
Pin broken up easily.
No surprise there, he's still pretty fresh.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Chop block.
Whoa. Ooh, stiff punch. No signs of either combatant backing down. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
You can just see their arms getting heavy after all this. Boom!
Boom! Boom! Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line.
Oh, God! Right by that blow.
Samoan Blitz coming. This is pretty cool. Our champ.
You still think the Archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out.
Frankensteiner from the top rope.
Like I was saying, and the Archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear. Breaker nails the spear.
That's got to be it.
Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the Archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the Archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend.
The Archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The Archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the Archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
I just limped in here with an ice pack, so what do you think? Ask better questions.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
What has that person ever accomplished? Were they ever a WWE champion? They say write what you know, so I assume they've expanded their waistline eating a lot of fast food. Congrats on that achievement.
I can keep going. There's a lot more.
I'm good.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next.
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or have your injuries taken too much of a toll to compete at this level?
Again, with the idiotic questions. This is a waste of my time. None of you have ever wrestled a single match in your lives, and you think you have the right to sit there and question my comeback? My abilities? Sorry, I forgot. Byron Saxton is here. Byron did wrestle a long time ago, but then he got put behind an announce desk and forced to say whatever dumb crap they fed him, happy to be the butt of everyone's jokes. Well, guess what? That's not me. I will not sit back and listen to the losers in this room, the locker room, or most of all, anyone on social media who have never accomplished 10% of what I've done in my life try to tear me down so they can feel better about their miserable lives. So no, this comeback isn't over. It's just getting started. And I am going to do whatever it takes to get back to the top and take back what's mine. And if you don't like that, you can go to hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype.